Tonight, from Bank of America Stadium. It's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the Carolina Panthers taking on the New York Giants.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte.
Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we got a great one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Carolina Panthers. Hello, everyone, as the postseason continues here on EA Sports. A first down carry for Barkley, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll go to Barkley again. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Hughes. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 21, and here's the 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Hughes. Caught on the right side by Jones. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Hughes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. This would be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Back to throw. Hughes. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. penalty. That puts him in an unenviable
spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Hughes. Under pressure, and they get to him again. That will bring up 4th down and an 11-yard loss to boot.
First up, how teams are so competitively matched. You just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup at 9 yards on 1st down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now Young. Flush to his right. And Young will slide to the ground safely as he picks up the 1st down as well. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Young. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. Young now. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best. He keeps him out of there where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. Young off the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Giants ready to come out now. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? On the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
It becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, you know, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Kick that time, 52 yards. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups.
They start on the ground here at Sanders.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down.
And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. That is caught.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Page. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. On play action, they'll throw. He's got his target. That's complete. He's into space past the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8. The play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Giovanni Ricci from 8 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
You remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback and pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Radman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Here's Hughes, throwing to start the drive. Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 2. Another carry for the fullback, Ricard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Hughes. Walford's got it. Complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st. Looking to throw. Hughes. This one goes out wide for Barkley. So nothing doing there. And it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Brought in by Walford, right side. So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that clock is going to be on the ground.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Back to throw again. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Goodwin. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Hughes. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Until that late score here in the second quarter, they only had the field goal. So that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach? I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it, and he will be out of bounds with no time remaining.
Back to throw. Hughes. To him as he's taken down.
Derek Brown
In there to bury him for a loss of 11.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Inside handoff here to Ricard.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on 4th.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Carroll. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
2nd and 6. Flushed out right.
What was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted.
And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down to the 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6, and I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo teams like the Colts, needing 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did. It came through with a big-time pick 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Operating from the gun, Hughes. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Derek Brown
able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Barkley, inside handoff. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
3rd and 19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And Could they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Now we've got a giant player here, slow to get up after that last play.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Young back near the goal line.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. He's on his way. Touchdown, Carolina.
A great play there. 95 yards.
And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
So Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a... Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
New York's offense back out there and set to go. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
They'll find Hodgins there, complete.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Two catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Hughes on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, that's exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so,
a give to the fullback on the dive.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Young will set to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
And that's why the fullback position was created. You just want a big, strong, powerful guy you can hand the ball to and pick up good yardage.
Throwing, Young. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Mingo. He's got it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. Here's Young. Touchdown, Panthers. Laviska Shenault, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead.
So, man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was the touchdown catch from Laviska Shenault that capped it all off.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
Throwing to start the drive. Hughes. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Looking to throw. Hughes. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Shaq Thompson. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hughes. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Panthers. There he goes, right side. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. They'll look to throw again. That's caught. And again, it's Goodwin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
So there's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Hughes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. To throw is Hughes. To throw on 2nd down. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Now Hughes on 1st and 10. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Hughes. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Looking to throw. Hughes. Man open. It's Goodwin. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun. Hughes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Barkley will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Barkley again.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from a yard out.
And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, it felt Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team...
On the give, this is their fullback. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now here's Young. That's going to be caught. It's Chenault. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 33 yards that time.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To throw, Young. Flush to his right. And he's brought down. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead out to 23 now. So that drive for 4 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And New York set to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Hughes. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. Back to throw, Hughes. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Inside the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. And that one complete to Hodgins.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Hughes. And he will find his man on the outside.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Back to throw. Hughes. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Operating from the gun. Hughes
trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got him.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Operating from the gun. Hughes.
Still going inside the 20.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Goodwin able to haul it in. And he will have a Giants first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gault. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
Good. Good. Okay. I got some chips right here. Okay. Yeah, I need mine too. I'll eat mine right there.
Tonight, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's the NFC Championship game. Taking on the Green Bay Packers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte.
Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Off the play fake. Banks.
his first throw of this playoff matchup is intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A very solid gain of 27.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo from 3 yards out. And the Panthers have struck first in this NFC title game. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right?
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Looking to throw. Banks. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. This 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Banks. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Second down, here's Chubb again.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Third down and 13.
Operating from the gun, Banks. He's got a man, that's Marshall. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Man in motion left, Mingo.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
On play action, Young. And that is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Young on 3rd down.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it.
He's got Mingo.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Young to throw it. Escaping the pressure right.
Open man is Mingo, complete.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Young off the play fake.
He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
Samuels going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up. On 1st down, Banks. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Banks. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Banks. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Under pressure, they got him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza is sent on to punt.
It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Panthers will take over. The play fake. Now Young. They'll roll him out right. He finds his man complete. That's Carroll. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And now a carry here for their fullback. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Young now. He finds his man, complete. It's Carroll. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now a second down throw for Young. He finds his man, complete. It's Carroll. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 33 yards that time.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event, not getting to them early.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he takes it into the end zone for the Panthers touchdown. A touchdown run there from a Young. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. That time a 6-play drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Banks over the middle, complete. It's Reed. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. He's going to try and take off with it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Off play action. Banks. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Operating from the gun. Banks. That is caught. And out across midfield down to the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. 2nd down and a yard. Back to throw. Banks. Throw left side is complete to Reed. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. to throw again. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Brian Burns. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Now maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least they have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better.
A first down throw for Young. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. They go play action. Young. He finds his man complete. That's Carroll. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Young to throw it. They'll air one out deep for Mingo. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jonathan Mingo with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the Battle of the Sea. He will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Buffalo Bills who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. We saw a strong first half out of the Alabama man and former #1 selection, Bryce Young. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Off the play fake, Young. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now Young. He finds his man, complete. It's Carroll. Touchdown! A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Panthers are able to widen their advantage. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long. And they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and to start.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. And they'll go on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
To throw on 2nd down. Banks got his man complete over the middle. That's Reed.
It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. Looking to throw. Banks. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Give him 30 yards there. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Banks. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Banks. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Banks. Pressure comes and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Banks.
And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it.
On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
2nd and 6.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Man in motion left, Mingo.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Young. Eluding the pressure right.
He completes this one to Mingo.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now Young. Flush to his right. He finds his man complete. It's Page. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
38. Switch. Black Ultra.
From the red zone now, Young. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now a 2nd and 6. Young will set to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And this is good for a first down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. They'll throw again. Young. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark from 4 yards out. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Looking to throw. Banks. Oh, and that is incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, he still makes the catch, even though it was tipped at the line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Banks. Looking middle, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Looking to throw. Banks. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. Oh, he's going to be stopped up right at that unofficial yellow line, but I do believe he got the 2 yards. Yes, confirmed by the referee. It's a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Back to throw. Banks. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy
territory at the 42-yard line.
But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
The Carolina offense about ready to go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
On 2nd down, Young. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
Throwing, Young. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Call it a gain of a yard. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Here is Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. DJ Chark. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Panthers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad is on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Banks. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Marshall. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Banks trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So call off the pick 6.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. It's Young off play action. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. This is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2nd down and 4.
Set the tone. 60. Defense, let's go. Mark 96. Mark 96. We own it.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice game. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit?
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This taken in right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a Conto, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the gun on 3rd down. Banks. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout.
Here we go. Yellow. 43. White. 97. Check 24. Check 24. 6. 11. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, man. Like 7. White. Hey, blue. Check. Ready, go.
And Young's going to throw it here. He's going to rifle one deep left side and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, Charles, just impressive in all three phases. Offense, defense, special teams have really done their job. And here the offense doing its part yet again with another score in the fourth quarter.
I know it seems like something we shouldn't do because the scoreboard does tell it all. But let's set it aside for a moment. This game was absolutely memorable with how they played it. Really terrific.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the fourth. Well, the Panthers are NFC champs. As we sign off here, thanks for watching, and good night. Close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.